Los Angeles, California. Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. March 14th, 2009. Saturday afternoon, 3:15 p.m. Third floor. Pediatric oncology. The corridors are heavy with the kind of quiet that only hospitals know. Room 314. A boy sits up in his bed. He is 9 years old. His name is Daniel, not his real name. Daniel is small for his age, thin. The kind of thin that comes from a body consuming itself from the inside. His head is bald. The chemotherapy took his hair 4 months ago. He is wearing a Lakers jersey, purple and gold. Number 24. Too big for him. Hangs off his shoulders like a tent. In his lap, a small basketball from a gift shop. He holds it constantly. Sleeps with it. The last piece of normal in a world that has become entirely abnormal. His mother sits in the chair beside his bed. 4 months in that chair. She is 34 but looks 50. Her eyes permanently red from crying every night when Daniel falls asleep. The diagnosis came 6 months ago. Osteosarcoma. Bone cancer. Stage 3. Today is different. Today, the hospital arranged something. The Lakers organization has a program. Players visit sick children. A player shows up, signs autographs, takes photos, spends 15 minutes, leaves. Nobody expects anything more than that. Daniel has been waiting since 7 a.m., 8 hours in that exact position, watching the door. His mother tried to manage expectations. He might not come. They might send someone else. Daniel shook his head. He's coming. Kobe doesn't break promises. Kobe hadn't promised anything. The hospital arranged the visit. But in Daniel's mind, the confirmation was a promise. 3:15 p.m. The door to room 314 opens. Kobe Bryant walks in. Alone. No cameras. No publicist. No handlers. Just Kobe. Simple black shirt. Dark pants. He fills the doorway in a way that makes the room suddenly feel smaller. Daniel's face transforms. Light. Pure light. His eyes go wide. His mouth opens. No sound. The shock is too big for sound. His eyes fill with tears he doesn't even notice falling. Kobe sees the boy. The jersey. The basketball. The bald head. The IV lines. And something crosses his face. Not pity. Recognition. He recognizes something in this boy's eyes. Fight. This kid is fighting. Kobe walks to the bed. Doesn't rush. Doesn't perform. Just walks. Pulls up a chair. Sits down. Eye level with Daniel. Not standing over him. Not towering. Sitting. Equal. Hey, Kobe's voice is soft. Not his press conference voice. Not his trash-talking voice. His real voice. The one almost nobody hears. I heard you wanted to see me. Daniel tries to speak. Can't. 4 months of being strong for everyone, and now, sitting in front of his hero, all of that strength collapses. He cries. Openly. The way only a 9-year-old can cry. Without shame. Kobe doesn't tell him to stop. He just sits there. Waits. Lets the moment be what it is. Daniel's mother is crying too. Silently. Covering her mouth. Failing to hide it. After a minute, Daniel speaks. His voice is small. Shaking. But clear. I practice your fadeaway every day. Kobe looks at him. You do. In the driveway. Before I got sick. Every day after school. My mom would count the makes. How many? Daniel looks at his mother. She answers through tears. His record was 22 in a row. Kobe leans back. Raises his eyebrows. 22? That's more than some NBA players can do. You're not lying to me, are you? Daniel shakes his head fiercely. No. 22. I can prove it when I get out. Kobe nods. He doesn't say if you get out. Doesn't hedge. Doesn't add qualifiers. He nods as if it is a certainty. As if getting out of this hospital is as guaranteed as the sun rising tomorrow. When you get out, Kobe says, "You and me. Your driveway. I want to see this fadeaway." Daniel stares. His mother stares. The nurse who has been standing in the corner pretending to check a chart stares. Everyone heard it. Everyone registers what was just said. Kobe Bryant just told a 9-year-old boy with stage 3 bone cancer that he would come to his house and watch him shoot fadeaways in his driveway. The nurse thinks it's a nice gesture. Words. Comfort words. The kind of things celebrities say in hospitals. "I'll come back. We'll hang out." They never do. Everyone knows they never do. Daniel's mother thinks the same thing. She is grateful. But she doesn't believe it. She has learned in 4 months that hope is the most dangerous thing in a hospital. But Daniel believes it, completely, without the cynicism that adults develop to protect themselves. Kobe said it. That makes it true. Promise? Daniel asks. Kobe looks at him, not at the cancer, not at the IV lines, not at the bald head. At him. At the kid who made 22 fadeaways in a row. "I promise." 2 words, spoken quietly, in a hospital room, not recorded, not filmed, not tweeted, just said, human to human, man to boy. Kobe stays for 2 hours, not 15 minutes. He talks to Daniel about real basketball, footwork, release point, follow-through. They talk about school friends, video games, normal things. Daniel tells him things he hasn't told anyone. About being scared. About hearing his mother cry when she thinks he's sleeping. Kobe listens, then speaks quietly. "You know what I do when I'm scared? I show up. Every morning at 4 a.m. Whether my body works or not, I show up. And you're going to show up too. Every treatment, every scan, every needle. Because that's what champions do. And 22 fadeaways in a row is champion level." Daniel nods. His face is different now. Not just happy. Determined. Something has been planted. Something that wasn't there before Kobe walked through that door. Kobe leaves at 5:30 p.m. 2 hours and 15 minutes. He shakes Daniel's hand. Not a pat on the head. A handshake. Man to man. Then he walks out. Gone. The nurse turns to Daniel's mother. 2 hours. Most players stay 15 minutes. Daniel doesn't say anything either. He just sits in his bed, holding his basketball, looking at the door Kobe walked through. And on his face is something that wasn't there this morning. Something that no medicine can create. Something that no treatment can provide. Belief. The months pass. Daniel undergoes surgery. More chemotherapy. Radiation. The cancer fights. Daniel fights harder. Every treatment, every scan, every needle, he shows up. Those words. Kobe's words. I show up. They become Daniel's words. The nurses notice. The doctors notice. His mother notices. Something changed after that visit. Something in Daniel's eyes. A fire that wasn't there before. 1 year passes. The cancer responds. The tumors shrink. The doctors use a word they haven't used before. Cautiously optimistic. 2 years pass. Remission. The scans come back clean, one after another. Clean, clean, clean. Daniel's mother makes them repeat it. Makes them show her the scan. It's gone. Daniel goes home. Goes back to school. Goes back to his driveway. Picks up a basketball. Regulation size. He is 11 now. Taller. Stronger. Still thin. But alive. Alive in a way that only people who almost died can be alive. He practices the fadeaway. Every day after school. His mother counts. 15 in a row. 18. 20. 22. He matches his old record. Then 23. Then 24. Kobe's number. He stops there. 24 in a row. That feels right. 3 years pass since the hospital visit. Daniel is 12. Healthy. Cancer-free. Strong. Growing. Playing on his middle school basketball team. Wearing number 24. Nobody on the team has to ask why. A Saturday afternoon. Daniel is in his driveway shooting. His mother is inside making lunch. Normal day. Regular life. The kind of day that once seemed impossible. A car pulls up to the curb. Black. Expensive. Quiet. Daniel doesn't notice. He is focused on his shot. The car door opens. A man steps out. Tall. Very tall. He stands at the edge of the driveway. Doesn't say anything. Just watches a 12-year-old boy shooting fadeaways with form that is unmistakably correct. Daniel turns to retrieve the ball. Sees the man. Stops. The basketball bounces away, forgotten. Kobe Bryant is standing at the edge of his driveway. 3 years. 3 years since the hospital room. 3 years since the promise. 3 years since 2 words spoken quietly in a room that smelled like antiseptic and fear. I promised. That is all Kobe says. 2 words again. The same 2 words, rearranged. I promise became I promised. Future became past. A commitment became a completion. Daniel doesn't move. Can't move. His legs won't work. His brain is trying to process what his eyes are seeing and failing. Kobe Bryant is standing in his driveway. Kobe Bryant remembered. Kobe Bryant came. Daniel's mother hears the silence. She comes to the front door, sees her son frozen, sees the man, recognizes him. And the sound she makes is not a scream. It is the sound of a woman who stopped believing in promises 3 years ago, whose walls just collapsed, all of them, at once. She slides down the doorframe to the ground, sobbing. 3 years of fear releasing in one moment on her front porch. Kobe looks at Daniel. You going to show me this fadeaway, or what? Daniel picks up the ball, hands shaking, walks to his spot, positions his feet the way Kobe taught him, fades back, releases. The ball drops through the hoop without touching the rim. Kobe nods. The kind of nod he gives when a teammate makes a tough shot. Again, swish, again, swish, again, swish. Kobe takes off his jacket, shows Daniel a shoulder fake before the fadeaway. Something he used against the Celtics in the 2010 finals. Step by step. The way a father teaches a son. They shoot for an hour. No cameras, no media. Just a man and a boy, and a promise that was kept. After an hour, Kobe has to leave. He walks to Daniel, extends his hand. The same handshake, man to man. 24 in a row, Daniel says. That's my new record. Your number. Kobe smiles. Not his public smile. His real one. The rare one. The one that almost nobody sees. Keep going. Don't stop at 24. Don't stop at any number. Just keep showing up. Kobe walks to his car. Opens the door. Stops. Turns back. Daniel, your mom counted the makes in the hospital. She told me 22. I knew right then. I knew you were going to be fine. You know why? Why? Because anyone who shoots 22 fadeaways in a row in their driveway isn't practicing basketball. They're practicing not quitting. And people who practice not quitting don't quit. Not on the court. Not in the hospital. Not ever. He gets in the car. Drives away. Daniel stands in the driveway holding his basketball. His mother is still on the porch. Still crying. But different tears now. Gratitude tears. The kind that come when the world, after being cruel for so long, suddenly decides to be kind. Daniel plays basketball through middle school, through high school. Never makes it to the NBA. But that was never the point. The point was showing up. He keeps the small basketball from the hospital on a shelf in his room. Next to a photo of a tall man in a driveway teaching a 12-year-old boy how to fake before the fadeaway. Blurry. Imperfect. The most valuable thing Daniel owns. When people ask him about it, he tells the same story. Kobe Bryant promised a dying kid he would come to his driveway. 3 years later, he showed up. Nobody told him to. Nobody was watching. He just showed up. Because he promised. That's the story. Not the 81 points. Not the 5 championships. A man drove to a kid's house because he said he would. That's Kobe. The real Kobe. A promise made in room 314. A promise kept in a driveway. 3 years apart. A lifetime connected.